announce and congratulate my top Cougar choice for the 4th grade. I chose Coda Jaeger for art this year, and I just wanted to talk a little bit about why I chose him and kind of outline all of the hard work he's been doing this year. So before we started remote learning, when we were still in the classroom, I just noticed Coda was really invested in his creative hard work this year. He's very passionate. He really excelled when it came to learning all the curriculum, like our landscapes, and he really pushed his skills this year as well, and I noticed a lot of growth in his artistic abilities. I could tell that he took his time, but he was also very excited and eager, and he really enjoyed all the assignments and projects that I assigned this year. I remember his landscapes were beautiful, his lantern that he made when we studied the Chinese artists when they did their sumi-e and their ink paintings. Even when he did his felted landscape, I could tell he was super engaged and he was very hardworking. So I just wanted to congratulate you, Coda. I also wanted to outline in remote learning, you've been working really hard and asking lots of questions to clarify some things, and I wanted to just say we're really proud of all the hard work you've been doing, but in particular in art. So congratulations, Coda, and I'll see you in 5th grade.
The student that I have chosen to be the 4th grade Cougar of the Year in music class is none other than Mr. Owen Pace. I chose Owen because not only is he a fabulous musician and someone who really seems to enjoy music every time he's in my class, but he often goes above and beyond and brings an amazing attitude every time he's in class with me and his classmates. He always brings an attitude of enthusiasm as well as humor when he comes to class. He's constantly making me laugh as well as his classmates, but at the right times and using the right attitude, which is just awesome. Owen is also someone who volunteers very frequently, whether it's answering a question about a composer or reading a slide about an instrument, or even going so far as to sign up for a line or a part in a play or a performance of some kind. He always wants to go above and beyond and do that extra thing in music. Most recently, we've been doing a lot of dancing in class before we started doing remote learning, and Owen was always the person who wanted his class to be the most successful, and he encouraged his classmates to stay focused and do the best that they could so that we could all succeed as a group. And I think that that attitude is really going to take Owen far. I also got to know Owen a little bit more through choir, which he joined this year and hopefully will be with me again next year. And he was just such a joy to have in there as well. He brought that same attitude, that same enthusiasm, excitement, and he's also a fabulous singer. So it was so much fun to work with him throughout this year. I'm so glad I get to have him for another year, and that's why I chose Owen as my 4th grade Cougar of the Year. Congratulations, Owen, and thanks so much. I hope you have an awesome, awesome summer.
Hey Cougars, this is Mr. Kenner. So excited to announce my choice for Cougar of the Year for PE in 4th grade. So my decision this year was a challenging one. We have a lot of phenomenal students who have done amazing things in PE class this year. But ultimately it came down to a lot of different things about not only just PE knowledge and understanding, but also, someone who just is a true leader in class. And so this year in 4th grade, I selected Sebastian Guimont. So congratulations so much, Sebastian, for earning this. I think, like I said, you have led by example, just consistently leading by example in all aspects of PE, emotionally, cognitively, socially. You're just a tremendous leader and role model in class. I'm excited to see what happens as we continue on to next year and the leadership opportunities you'll get to take as a 5th grader next year. Just one more thing that just stood out for me, Sebastian, this year was just how willing you were to work hard. You could identify a challenge for yourself and then go after it. And I really wish that I sometimes had that a little bit more as well. So I think you're just the role model for all of your students and even your teachers. So congratulations one more time, Sebastian, for being the PE Cougar of the Year. And I look forward to seeing you again in the fall.
Hello to all you Kiffin Cougars out there. This is Mrs. Hopkins, and my pick for Cougar of the Year this year is Melody Hunter. I could never forget when Melody first walked into my classroom as a first grader. She had little red pigtails, an excited smile, and she literally was just bubbling with enthusiasm. One of the best parts about my job is that I get to have students for more than 1 year in a row. So I get to kind of see them grow and learn and kind of come into their own. And there has never been a shortage of enthusiasm when Melody has been in my room. She has been the one constant in our reading group ever since first grade. It started out with just she and I. And then since then, some students were added to the group. Some students have moved, and then other students were added. And through all of those changes, Melody made each one of the new group members feel welcome and supported. She provided sincere encouragement for them. She also showed genuine concern for them when they might be struggling with something. She has a big heart and a kind spirit. She has always been kind of the quiet, confident leader in our group, and she's always kind of led through example. Not that this should be mistaken that she is a pushover, because Melody is not a pushover. She has just the right amount of stubbornness and sassiness, which I see as leadership qualities. I know these attributes will help her get through tough encounters in her life. Helen Keller once said that our struggles are our greatest blessing. They make us patient and sensitive. Melody, my hope for you is that you continue to be patient, sensitive, and kind, but not to lose that strong sassiness side of yours either. It has been my pleasure for you to be my student over these years, and I will never forget you. You have made an imprint on my heart, and I'm very proud of you. Congratulations, Top Cougar of the Year.
Ashton, you have been awarded the Cougar of the Year for the school year 2019 to 2020. Congratulations. I'm so proud of all the work that you have done this year. Ashton is often quiet, hardworking, and bright. Behind his quiet smile, Ashton has a wonderful sense of humor and a strong sense of integrity. Striving to do his best in all of his work, Ashton is a student that I can always count on to take pride in his learning and to do the right thing. He brings a great insight to the classroom. He is precise in his thinking and explanation of his work and never shies away from asking for support when needed. Ashton is a kind friend to all, and he is always respectful to adults. This brings a positive impact among his peers and the classroom. Ashton's positive attitude is contagious in our classroom, and we are so lucky to have him in our classroom. Ashton leads by example, is always lending a hand and positive words of encouragement to others. With these outstanding skills, I have no doubt that Ashton will have a great and amazing future. Congratulations, Ashton, for being awarded a Top Cougar of the Year. Leah, it has been so amazing having you in my class this year. I've enjoyed every day that you've been there with a smile and just ready to learn. It's truly been a pleasure to be alongside you on this adventure this year. Congratulations on being awarded the Cougar of the Year for the school year of 2019 to 2020. Leah puts the fun into every task she undertakes and loves to learn. She does everything with a smile on her face and a positive attitude. She loves to challenge herself and others by looking for new ways to problem solve and apply her new learning. She brings a love of learning and a contagious attitude to our classroom. Leah is a role model in our classroom. She is kind to everyone she meets and is always willing to help her classmates. Leah has been working hard as a student and is able to reflect about her learning. She is always determined to do her best to learn and grow as much as she can. Leah is so thoughtful and dedicated to her learning. We can always count on the insight and the love of learning that she brings to our classroom. Leah, keep smiling and never stop learning. Congratulations for being awarded the Cougar of the Year for this school year.
Hey, good morning, Tater Tots. I'm here with our year-end top Cougars. We have two. We have Eli and we have Siri. I know you know this because you voted for them. So yay, thank you for your help. First, Eli, I would like to say that Eli always greets everyone with a smile, positive attitude, and a story to share. He enjoys learning and participates in every activity with enthusiasm and insight. Levi loves a puzzle or a design build, but more than anything, a good book and technology with friends. He works hard at his assignments and enjoys being with his peers. It has been fun getting to know Eli and his great sense of humor. Congratulations, Eli. Next is Miss Siri. I believe strongly Siri is this year's top cougar for 2020. She has just the right mix of inquisitive determination and passion towards her academics and pursuits. Siri has always gone above and beyond in her classwork and extracurricular activities. Evidence is not only shown in her grades and scores, but also in the pride for self-accomplishment. In addition to her schoolwork, Siri plays the violin with advanced skills and enjoys the Kiffin Running Club. As a student, she is a scholar. Her strengths and basic skills is well supporting of the big picture learning and cross-curricular application she applies to them. Her day-to-day work as well as long-term projects demonstrate creativity, initiative, and follow-through. Siri has shown great aptitude under extreme circumstance in her work with the current online learning. She's always going above and beyond and shares her work with modeling for her classmates. She excels in challenge work and participates in math and reading challenge groups, an example of her passion for her learning. Suri as a classmate exemplifies positive and empathetic attributes in her relationship with others. In a leadership position, she consistently demonstrates mature skills in her ability to get along with and direct others in the group. She is able to make decisions and allow others to add input into discussions. Her kindness and empathy for all depict her strong nurturing talents and support of fellow students. I could not speak higher of a past student than I am of Siri. She is an exceptional young lady with great pride and effort in all she does. Congratulations, Siri.
Hello, everybody. Today is our Top Cougar of the Year award, and I'd like to present this year's Top Cougar from Mrs. Tobin's class. It's a tough decision for any teacher, and every person selects their Top Cougar differently. Sometimes these individuals can be overlooked because they do what is expected and fly under the radar. This year's top students have something in common. They both have shown great kindness, patience, collaboration, perseverance, diligence, and flexibility with their classmates during our time in the classroom and as well in remote learning. Our first year of excellent Top Cougar goes to Jaden DeGroot. Jaden is one of those students who is a person with determination, diligence, collaboration, and a calm sense of being who will tackle anything that's put in front of him. Jaden puts his best effort into all of his work and classroom relationships. His heart is as big as the Grinch's heart at the end of the movie. I have seen it grow every day from that point on. He will give his assistance to anyone without a second thought. What I admire about Jaden is his loyalty to his friends. He has created strong bonds with people who share some of the same qualities that Jaden exhibits. I have noticed that during our change in style of learning, our remote learning, Jaden has not dropped the ball. As a matter of fact, I've seen great improvement in his work. Every morning before our students are present in our Zoom meeting, Jaden is helping with his younger brothers and sisters at home. He certainly can juggle a lot of tasks at once, the same as if he would do in the classroom. During our Friday cooking lessons, we have Friday cooking lessons every Friday, and the kids are loving it. He cooks with his younger sister, Gianna, joins us and right next to him. He is helping her without a sweat. He is the sweetest young man that I have had the opportunity to educate. I'm going to miss the diligence of his academic work and his patience, but most of all, his kindness and big heart. Jaden has taught me not to let small things bother you, but to keep going. These are some of the reasons why Jaden DeGroot is one of our top Cougars for the year. Congratulations, Jaden. Great job. Yay! Yay! So, Our next top Cougar goes to Peyton Lubinsky. Peyton has a bounce to her walk and a smile which is infectious and makes people want to jump up and walk with her. Peyton is a positive person who looks for the good in every situation. She doesn't let things get to her, or she doesn't let on if it does. She greets you with a smile and would say good morning every day to me. Peyton is a student every teacher would love to have in their room. She is conscientious, collaborative, diligent, kind, and respectful. You could always tell when her mind was engaging beyond the usual questions because she would come up with very thoughtful questions as a rebuttal and make me think as a teacher. Her depth of thinking amazed me, and she always strives for excellence in all her academic area. Peyton has a love for many things. She is an avid cheerleader, and she has many strengths, but the one I believe is part of her personality is determination. Peyton shows determination and persistence in the classroom, and I'm sure she shows it in her cheerleading as well, as I know she does outside the classroom. In reading, I love the way she challenges other students to think beyond the questions and what's going on in the book while we are discussing it. Peyton is a friend to all and has helped our community become more positive and accepting. These are just some of the reasons why Peyton Lubinsky is one of our top Cougars of the year. Congratulations. Yay! I'm so proud of both of you. Thank you so much for being awesome students in my class this year. Have a great summer, and I will see you next year. Bye.